Hello ladies and gentlemen, wherever you might be in the world. Today we have another really fun and cool commentary to do for a zombies world record that no one, and I mean no one, is talking about enough. So much so to the point that I wasn't told about it and aware of it until somebody commented on my last commentary that I did covering the buried high round world record. A person by the name of JKT2017. Thank you for letting me know about that, and he inspired me to make this video. So yeah, basically no one of any big status that I've seen in the zombies community on YouTube and social media has covered this world record, so I thought it would be nice to give this guy the coverage that he deserves for achieving such an insane record in the amount of time that he did it in. That record is in fact the high round world record from the original Nacht der Untoten map in World at War. The zombies player that broke this record goes by the name of Baron Nikolai, at least on zombiesworldrecords.com. He has a different name on his YouTube channel, which is where this gameplay comes from. Do go check out his channel, which is going to be linked below in the description. He achieved this record as of today about 15 days ago, so it's been a couple of weeks since it has happened, and again, it's crazy to me that I didn't know about it sooner. He reached the round number of 8,276, beating the original record by a whole 3,000 rounds, give or take. In the same breath, he also completed this record in the span of 155 hours. For context, at least from my point of view, if I'm correct in saying this, I believe this is the longest amount of time anyone has lasted in trying to do a high round record ever. High round records are the one type of record that you can go on for an extended period of time without having to stop. To give the biggest example of them all, looking at a record like the high round record on the original Shino Numa from World at War, which just so happens to have been done by Krups, whose record just got beaten by Nikolai for Nacht der Untoten. Krups is maybe single-handedly the best World at War player we have ever seen. When going for Shino Numa, he lasted 100 plus hours. So it makes this record look even more insane from this Nikolai guy for how he was able to last as long as he did when reaching this round number. Of course, it doesn't go without saying, but because of the fact that World at War is a game that is broken in many different ways, round numbers like this are able to be achieved. There are certain things that you have to do correctly and you can only really do on solo. You can't do this with other players, at least not from what I can see happen. So Nikolai obviously did this through the flamethrower strat and was able to reach this round number very nicely because of that. Unfortunately though, his game did crap out on him and it forced him to restart the map, meaning his journey had to come to an end. But again, the point of this video is to not only praise the player, but you just praise the fact that people are still willing to go for world records like this one. It brings such a new meaning to games like this. Again, even for how broken they are, you just love to see people be able to just use the brokenness of these games to their advantage and do insane things like this. Krups broke the record for this map 3 years ago, so it's been a long time coming for Nikolai here to do his best to try and reach this point. World records for a game like this don't come lightly, which is why it took so long for him to reach this point, and he deserves all the praise in the world. Also, to clarify, I do not know what Nikolai was recording this gameplay on, and I apologize for the quality of the video being at 360p. I couldn't go any higher with it. Even so, that doesn't really matter. What does matter is the fact that he was able to get this on video for people to see, so again, please do go check out his channel, which is linked in the description below. He has an entire playlist of all the hours he spent recording his time playing through. I don't know when we'll see another World at War high round record be beaten, but I certainly cannot wait for the day when it does come because I do believe someone else can do it. Whether that be Krups beating his old records, Nikolai, or any other player, I do think we'll see it again, and that's just the power of what the zombies community can do. We all love these games so much and are able to do such interesting things with these games to make them fun and entertaining to watch all these years later. So that's going to do it for this commentary. I know this one was a little shorter than the last one, and I did that only because of the fact that there's not much to really talk about here with regards to the map and what you can do on it, but I think it matters more than this that Nikolai gets his praise and coverage regardless how long I do it for. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Again, I would love to keep doing these, and as long as I can keep up to date well enough and find the time to cover them, especially with my graduate school time and potential job work that are currently taking up all my time in real life. I don't know if I'd be willing to cover every single game, but for the most part, the originals are the ones that I would love to talk about more. So if a record comes by, I will happily try and see if I can do a video on it. I was really never much into games like Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 4, or any of the recent ones we've gotten with Vanguard and Cold War. So again, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, like the video and comment down below what your thoughts are on this, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. This is Orion, signing out.